Okay, hello, and welcome back to another Hearthstone Tavern Brawl.
And relax.
Relax if you can. Or, if you may, blub your other PC. Because that was unlucky. I don't know why that. I guess that always does that because it's the time thing. Anyway, spell of time, play 20 spells. So we've got the time to do it. So we'll play 20 spells maybe. And the other one was Rogue, so yeah, we'll see if we can play as a Rogue. It is ShiftCon again! So we'll get a deck full of shifters and spells. So yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. It's a relatively easy one. Is there some sort of convention going on at the moment? Also, it's totally glitching out just then. I don't know. But how my PC crashed? Well, you know, I was trying Aporia and Inner Darkness or whatever it was, Inner Voices. And well, it was one final test with everything on the lowest. Maybe turning down the settings to the lowest that allowed it to have increased frame rate and increased electricity draw wasn't the smartest. Because, well, you know, it crashed again. But, other than when it normally crashes, because when it normally crashes, let's just hope that I've pressed record. Just double check because, you know, it is best to look. Yes, we are recording because obviously Hearthstone's freezing at the moment. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, when it crashed this time, I went to turn it back on as I normally do. And then there was a huge bluish white light ball and a huge loud pop from the power supply box. Hopefully it's just the power supply, but if more of the computer needs replacing, it could be costly. Right, so cheap shot echo. Not bad. I'm going to get rid of... Well, actually, I should maybe keep the shifters because they turn good. Yeah, but we'll put them on that echo in the first turn anyway. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to replace some more bits. But hopefully it's just a power supply and I can replace the power supply and it'll work well. If not, there might be more to replace to get my other PC up and running again. Because while I can run games off this one, it's not really ideal. It runs a bit slow and, you know, recorded on a different PC is just ideal. So, you know, having a 2 PC recording system is the best way to do it. Okay, so taunt, summon 3 raptors for your opponents. I mean, oops. I mean, that's because I didn't realise we started at 3. I should have paid attention, friends. These are the channels to check out to see where, you know, these are my official channels where the content will officially go. And I did want to get that out there. I was like, have 3-1-1 raptors, stuff it. But whoops. I'm just going to pretend that that was completely intentional. Wow. You really have nothing to play. What's going on, right? So I can Cold Light Seer or I can Lost Spirit. Give your minions +1 attack. Well, I mean, I can do this and that.
Here there is no light.
Just get a head start on him.
Justice is mine.
And get victory! Easy. Vini Vici and Vedi. That would be interesting if we did Vini, then Vici, then Vedi in the Tavern Brawls. If people have those names, it's very, very unlikely. But we're playing against Vini. Well, Vinny, what are you going to do? Just shoot me in the face again with your bow, or what? Have you actually got something you can play now? I mean, you've got 5 mana. It's about time you play something. Come on. What could you possibly be holding out for? The best of the best, rather than just getting something out there to attack? You realise that you've got a whole deck of minions and it's better to have something on the board at this point, right? Okay. So... you kill my Death Rattle and that gives my guy a buff. Now we've got a 4-4 versus a 4-3. I don't think that really helped you that much, to be honest. Because essentially it transferred that. Now, you know, maybe it stopped me from killing that guy. Because I would have traded, but now that I've got the same advantage. Silver Hand Recruits, well, we don't have Silver Hand Recruits. If you have Mech Game +1/+1 and add a spare part to your hand. And then, well, I mean, Wind Fury might be good, but let's get a spare part. Let's see what that does. It might give my guy Wind Fury. Give minion +1 health! Interesting. That would allow me to keep it alive. And that was worth it. Because it gives me control, keeps my minion alive, and now I have ace on the board. He only has nothing. 2 essentially. But you know. I could get 9 on the board. It's not even worth looking at what my hand is, because it's just going to transform next turn. He is the world's slowest player, Vini. Come on. I mean, yeah. You got to read all your cards, but you know, maybe they're not that hard to read and get a thought on what you want to do. To be honest, it shouldn't take this long, should it?
Do you have the artifact?
Golden Monkey, that's interesting. You know, trade all your cards for golden ones, for legendaries. If you get the opportunity, you're probably not going to. Stealth, spells cost 2 more, interesting. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. If I do this, it's not really worth it. Although I can eviscerate, yeah, it's not worth it. That's
For the traitor king.
I'd rather attack your face. No, I considered doing the eviscerate, but you know, I'd have had to put the penguin out there, eviscerate that for 4 trades, which then what's the point in even playing the Shadow Flipper? You know, maybe I could have just done it outright. But yeah.
Who dares summon
Your hero is immune would have been really good, but obviously we don't have. Oh, you lost Cthulhu. You discarded cards? Was it really worth it? I mean, I can just eviscerate that. Okay, so I've got to charge. I can also charge into that. Deal 3 damage to all of the characters also works. I mean, that just works. And now we got lethal on the board. So, you know, that just worked. We didn't even need to eviscerate. For BM, I have to kill him with eviscerate, otherwise it's not a true victory. The amount of things that I've been saying that in. Yes, it's not a true victory unless we do it in this dodgy ass way. Yeah, I mean, I've got to eviscerate him, otherwise it's not wow. Not a true victory unless we eviscerate him. We had to eviscerate him. I said it, you know, I could have done it with the head crack as well, but, you know, we had to eviscerate him. A true victory. Rogue warriors, attacker and spells and dust, and all sorts. I don't know if it got duplicated or anything, because apparently there's some sort of fire event going on that duplicates the gold that you earn from quests. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anything like that's going on. Maybe it's later. Okay, so we got a Blizzard, Betrayal, In a Rage, Half Skull and Cold Blood. Stuff we've all seen before and we already have, so you know, I'm sure that's all just going to turn into dust. So let's go dust up these cards and then I can watch in record time the hundreds. Why wasn't it on last week? Why did it stop for 1 week? So yeah, I think everything that we got in that pack was just a triplicate essentially. So, join us again for some more. Thanks for watching as we wait for it to exit out because I know that it takes forever to quit.